Welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports with Scooter. So, let's talk about the Pirates' big loss last night. They got blown out by the Chicago Cubs. And this video is not as much about the Pirates losing as much as it's about Bubba Chandler. Look, there's no doubt that Bubba Chandler has a great arm, a powerful arm. But he's not ready to be in the big leagues, especially not in the starting rotation. He truly needs to be sent to AAA and get his command under control. And I'm not just talking about balls and strikes. You can throw 100 miles an hour all day long. If you can't locate it, 4 strikes, and in the right spots in the strike zone, major league hitters are going to tear you up. And for most of the season, that's been the problem with Bubba Chandler. First off, he throws about 60 to 70% fastballs the entire game. And at 100 miles an hour, that's okay. But these are big league hitters. If you throw the ball right down the middle, they're going to crush it. If you're constantly in 2-1 and 3-1 counts and have to come inside the strike zone with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, big league hitters are going to crush the ball. And if you watch Bubba Chandler, he is consistently in 2-1, 3-1 counts. And for the most part, batters know he's coming with nothing but a fastball. You can get away with that in the minor leagues. You can even get away with that in AAA, but you are not going to get away with it in the big leagues. And I think it's time at this point. I think we have enough evidence that Bubba Chandler is a hell of a good pitcher, but he is not ready for the big leagues yet. You got to pitch from ahead in counts. I don't care who you are. He's a great athlete, and he's going to be a really good pitcher at some point, but he's not ready. And I think the Pirates organization, even though it's not an easy call to make, I think it's the call that needs to be made. I love Bubba Chandler's aggression. I love his attitude. I love his arm. I do believe he will be good at some point, but it's just not now. I'm starting to think that there's a couple ways to look at this. Yes, the bullpen needs help. But when Jared Jones comes back, I had said in videos before that I wanted Bubba Chandler taken out of the rotation. Then I changed it because of the bullpen woes. I said Carmen Mlodzinski and get him back into bullpen. But I really think right now Jared Jones needs to be in the starting rotation and Bubba Chandler needs to be put in AAA to work on his control. I don't know what that means for the bullpen. As much as I would like to see Carmen Mlodzinski back in the bullpen, let's face it, Carmen Mlodzinski's been a better starter this year than Bubba Chandler. And I don't think too many people had that on their bingo card at the beginning of the year. And to be honest with you, Bubba Chandler not being what we need Bubba Chandler to be is really creating some serious problems for the Pittsburgh Pirates. At this point, I think Pittsburgh just needs to continue to hold on and stay in the fight. And come trade deadline time, Ben Sherrington is going to have to go out and bring in some right-handed relievers to help this bullpen. Because I don't think there's anything down in the system worth bringing up at this point that can fill that need. And Carmen Mlodzinski needs to stay in the starting rotation with Jared Jones. And Bubba Chandler needs to go to AAA and work on his control. Maybe it only takes a few starts and he's back. But he needs the pressure taken off and he needs to go get some work done. So, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Guys, I need you to start hitting that like button. I need to get my likes up to continue this channel. Send me your opinions. Some of you have, but most of you don't. I'd like to know what you think. Should Bubba Chandler go to AAA? The other option is, should Bubba Chandler be taken out of the rotation and be put in the bullpen? Or do you still think it should be Carmen Mlodzinski when Jared Jones returns? Let me know what you all think. Hit like and subscribe. And until next time, as always, let's go Bucks. And maybe I'll see some of you guys at the Pirates game tonight. Can't wait. Have a good day.